Everyone, welcome to Plants and Politics. So the DC Attorney General, Karl Racine, is suing the Proud Bigots and Oath Breakers, otherwise known as the Proud Boys and the Oath Keepers, of course. This is for their actions on January 6th and for the excessive costs they say they've incurred in the District of Columbia. The lawsuit states, quote, "The District of Columbia brings this action against Proud Boys International, LLC, the Oath Keepers, their leadership, certain of their members, and others for conspiring to terrorize the district by planning, promoting, and participating in the violent January 6, 2021 attack on the United States Capitol building." The lawsuit alleges that the groups violated the Ku Klux Klan Act of 1871. And if that sounds familiar, it's because similar lawsuits have been filed against these groups and other people. One was filed, as you may recall, by Democratic lawmakers. The other was filed by several police officers who fought Trump's domestic terrorists that day. This was also the law cited by the attorneys who just sued the Unite the Right neo-Nazis and those white supremacists. But this is the first lawsuit and the first time that it has been filed by a government entity. And in addition to the organizations, the suit names a lot of specific defendants, specific leaders in those groups. So here's who they are. This is a long list, so bear with me. Ryan Ashlock, Joseph Biggs, Mark Brew, Thomas Caldwell, William Crestman, Louis Colon, Donovan Crowell, Nicholas DiCarlo, Charles Donahoe, Kenneth Harrelson, Arthur Jackman, Joshua James, Jonathan Peter Klein, Christopher Kuhn, Connie Meggs, Kelly Meggs, Roberto Menuda, Ethan Nordine, Nicholas Oakes, Benny Parker, Sandra Parker, William Pepe, Dominic Pizzola, Zachary Rell, John Schaefer, Daniel Scott, Laura Steele, Enrico Tario, Jessica Watkins, Christopher Worrell, Graydon Young, and John and Jane Doe's 1 through 50. So quite a few people there. This is good news, obviously, but I do have some mixed feelings about this and these type of January 6 lawsuits. And here's why. Some of these people were low-level offenders who didn't even enter the Capitol. They didn't commit acts of violence. They didn't damage any government property. Not that I think that they should walk free or they're, not a problem, but how are they more culpable than the other January 6 defendants? That's my question. Because, just because these people planned some of their actions as a group, it doesn't make them more guilty or more responsible than someone who isn't a member of this group. Other defendants pre-planned their trips. They intended to stop Congress from certifying the Electoral College vote. I mean, that's why they went there. They just did it solo. And you guys know, I want these people to pay for what they did. I want them to receive real consequences, but you have to treat everyone equal. And this doesn't seem like equal justice and equal consequences to me. Why doesn't the AG sue everyone who participated in the January 6th attack? That would make more sense. And we would finally see some justice, right? We'd finally see at least some financial consequences. I mean, if they're not going to get jail time, if they're going to get these slaps on the wrist, they should at least be expected to cough up some real cash, something that's going to deter them from trying an attempted coup again. Or the lawsuit should have, at the very least, included defendants who injured police officers, because some of the costs that the AG points out in this lawsuit are medical and leave of absence costs for these injured officers. So how is it that, some of the violent domestic terrorists are not included in this lawsuit, But then people who just entered the restricted area outside of the Capitol are included in this lawsuit. It doesn't make sense. And I think that's going to be a point of contention when this goes to trial. My other thought is, how is this going to affect some of the people who are cooperating already? For example, like John Schaefer is one of the people named in this lawsuits. He and others have taken plea deals and they've agreed to cooperate, but their cases haven't been settled yet. They haven't actually been sentenced. So is this going to change their calculation about how much or how little they want to work with the federal prosecutors? Is this going to make them less inclined to participate in, proffer sessions or giving up evidence against other people? I don't know. So anyway, I'll let you guys know when I hear more, but wanted to let you know that was something that just happened. I'll let you know as soon as I hear anything else. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Take care. I'll talk with you soon.